Mohammad Zishan, pro-TMC, Anirban, pro-TMC, Niladri from 3MC. Shame on you guys, your party. It's completely unbelievable what your party does. It's such an insecure party, the Trinamool Congress. Every day there are attacks on journalists in Bengal. Actually, the fact is, Niladri, Anirban, Mohammad Zishan, and I'd like to welcome Pratim Ranjan Bose and Shatarupa Chakrabarti of the BJP. What you have not been able to accept is that we don't need anything from you. There are networks in Bengal that survive on your scraps of money. You give them government advertising, they follow your line. You keep them under control because you are feeding them crumbs. The so-called earlier channels of Bengal were taking money from Mamata so they can't speak against her. But you can't control us. But you see the physical assault. Shatarupa, you saw the physical assault there? These people have gone mad. Why 6 women? Yeah, you saw the... Yes.
I think...
and the other visuals also of Shantupan being arrested, producers. Yeah, go on.
Yes. Arnab, firstly, I'm not Chakraborty. I think there's been some mistake. I'm only Shatarupa. And I am most concerned. Bit 2 should immediately take a TED back because there's blood drawn and your... this guy, Akhil Giri, he's the most venomous of the lot. So if he scratched your reporter Bittu with his dirty nails, like his dirty words that he keeps using on people, on everybody, it's not only Shantu, it is not only Shamadrita. Of course, you're taking it personally because it is Republic and the way you people have been reporting. But you must, I'm sure you will remember because he's attacked, verbally he has attacked forest officers. He has attacked his own cadres, Akhil Giri. He has attacked the leader of opposition, personal attack. He has attacked the President of India, the Honorable President of India. So here you have Akhil Giri, who is the worst of the lot. And I'm telling you on a very serious note, your Bit 2 definitely should take a TED back because he's venomous. He's the worst of the lot. He's abusive. He's obnoxious. Look at his body language, the way he talks to people. And why? Because he was taking the whole world into Vidhan Sabha. So every Tom, Dick and Harry was escorting him into Vidhan Sabha so much so. I mean, in your footage, it is very clear that the security people...
Coming into the debate, personally, I feel that this incident should be condemned at the first of all, because whosoever it may be, this is no way to behave with a journalist. The fourth stage is the pillar of our community, and that is no one is supposed to do. But having said so,
the Chief Minister of West Bengal has not condemned Akhil Giri on any of his obnoxious statements.
He has done this. This is not the first time he has done this. Last year also he made some objection.
No, it's not about Akhil Giri. One minute. Niladri, 1 minute. Niladri, it's not about Akhil Giri. It's not about Bit 2. It's not about Shantupan. It's not about Shamadrita. It's about the fact that Mamata Banerjee is scared of Republic Bangla. She is so scared of Republic Bangla because, I'll tell you why, because it is only because of Republic Bangla that Sandesh Khali became a big story. It is only because of Republic Bangla that RG Kaur became a big story. So you people can't handle it. You are running a mafia. Yeah, I'm telling you the fact. Yeah, I can't hear. Audio controls not being done well. Yeah.
You are taking it too far. It is not like this that it is...
Of course, I'm not taking it too far. I am not taking... Suppose... Okay, let me ask you directly. Before Republic Bangla came to Bengal, when there was only ABP, Z24, was there ever this kind of aggressive journalism? Was there ever this kind of aggressive journalism? Pratim Ranjan Bose can tell me.
It is a fact that Republic has changed the dynamics of journalism in Bengal.
Yeah, no, in Bengal, before Republic Bangla came, when there's only TV9 and ABP and Z24, was Mamata Banerjee ever asked questions like this?
Provocative and aggressive questions.
Can I answer?
Yes, Pratim, audio has to be right. Two people on the screen. Please get your windows right. Pratim, please. Yeah, Pratim, please.
After this government came in 2011, CPM was no good, but there was at least a bit of sanity. After this government came in the first 5 to 6 years...
Keep changing on the right.
I know at least 2 editors had to go of the local papers about TV journalists. You may remember in 2016 and 17, there were a string of riots. Some people tried to report and they faced charges. They were harassed. Some had, are no more in the state even. The way in 2016, the press club election was happening. The day before, the chief minister from a public rally in Burdwan said that this time it will be our candidate. Our candidate will win. Now, this is a different, extremely totalitarian approach towards media, and you can expect that what came out, and after the 2 or 3 terms, things have become, I agree with you that the moment this kind of channels came, there had been some resistance because otherwise they had simply killed the local stuff.
No, I'll tell you one thing. I'll give you one example here and you'll be shocked. Shatarupa, listen to this. 4 years back, one panelist made an objectionable comment against one community, a section of the Hindu community, not Muslim community, only a section of Hindu community. One panelist on a program of mine made an objectionable comment. That comment, I questioned the person, I silenced him. We put out a corrigendum. Everything was done. You will be shocked. You will be shocked, Mohammad Zishan and Shatarupa. Last week, the Advocate General of Bengal has argued against me. He says, bring Arnab to a police station. For 1 hour, 15 minutes in the court. Again he came. He said, I want to argue again against Arnab, which means obviously he has nothing to do. And a case in which somebody else makes a comment, which is corrected on air, and a corrigendum put, the Advocate General of Mamata Banerjee goes to the court and says, we want to drag Arnab to the police station. I mean, Mohammad Zishan, what is this? You think it's a joke? You think we are going to be quiet? You think we are going to be quiet? The court will know that Shantu Pan, my reporter, was taken into an undisclosed location like a terrorist by the Bengal police. He was moved like a terrorist. Mamata Banerjee first said, get his custody. Then she said, mentally and physically torture Shantu Pan, break his morale. And of course, the rest of the media community was quiet, no problem.
May I speak now?
Yes? What are you saying, Zishan?
First of all, Mr. Arnab Goswami, stop calling Akhil Giri the right hand of Mamata Banerjee.
Of course he's the right hand man of Mamata Banerjee.
Which source you are calling the right hand of Mamata Banerjee?
Akhil Giri talks nonsense.
Yes, spoken.
And Mamata
Now let me
Banerjee
speak,
says
please.
nothing.
Are you going to snatch away the democratic rights? Are you
What
going to snatch
democratic
away
rights?
the democratic rights of a panelist? Or are you allowing me to speak? Please, Ms. Shatarupa, please be quiet and let me speak first.
Who am I
Secondly,
to
if
who am
any
I to take
individual
away your...
has done
Look at
anything
what
wrong
your Akhil Giri
with
is
the
doing
journalist,
outside Vidhan Sabha.
we are condemning it.
Look at that.
Don't relate it with Trinamool Congress. Our
Arey,
party
he's your-
doesn't
he's
promote
your pet.
attack on the
He's
press
your
freedom.
pet.
Our
Now,
party
you
doesn't
people
support it.
want
1
to
minute.
keep venomous
Let me
snakes.
remind you.
That is not our
How many
problem.
stories have you run, Arnab, on Siddiq Kappan? How many stories have you run when 21 journalists were imprisoned from the year 2014-2023? Highest in the record under BJP regime. 21 journalists were imprisoned in the year 2020 to 2014-2023. In this 10 years.
Mohammad
No,
Zishan,
this is all nonsense.
I'll give you a
I don't
clear
know what-
answer. Now
let me
listen to me.
tell you
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Siddiq Kappan
1 minute,
was
1 minute, 1 minute,
arrested.
1 minute, 1 minute. I don't
Go and
consider
run a
Siddiq
story
Kappan a
about the
journalist,
story
first of all.
of
Now
rape
listen to me.
against the Dalit
1 minute,
minister.
1 minute.
There was
Zishan,
leading
Zishan,
of
listen to
our
me.
channel Republic Network.
Zishan, listen to me. First of all, you need to understand this, that Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek
please
Banerjee
speak.
are scared of Republic because
And also allow me
independent
to
private network, big network, really big network. We don't
No one
need
is scared.
we don't need
No one
government
is scared.
advertising
You
from
can
Mamata
check the
Banerjee.
statistics.
1 minute. She has no leverage on us.
In
1
which
minute.
year you
She has no
enter Bengal
leverage on
and
us.
see the
She
vote
has no
statistics?
leverage on us. We fight her every time she sends her advocate general and lawyers to somehow harass Republic. We send twice the number of lawyers there to fight her. We will fight injustice. We are a large network. We are a big network. We don't need money from the Mamata government. That's what you don't like.
Arnab, if you remember, you
We don't
had
need
called
money
out
from the
when-
Mamata government.
That there is no give and take
Arnab,
policy
if you
between
remember,
you and
Oh,
you
there is
were
no
the
government.
one who had called out
Which means
Akhil Giri
that you
when
are
he was
having a give and
insulting
take
the
policy with
President
the
of
central
India,
government.
and you were
I am
debating
questioning
Shashi
you.
Paja and I
Are
were
you
on either
dependent
side.
on the ads of the
And then
central
also
government
you had
led by
called out
BJP?
nonsense.
Are,
Are
hello,
you dependent
1 minute,
on the acts of the central government? That's why
Zishan,
you
listen
don't
to me.
ask a single
Okay,
question.
now I'll tell you something.
don't
After
ask
that,
a
you can
single
be quiet.
question on Manipur.
Otherwise, if
You
you're
don't
a
ask a
troll
single
type,
question.
if you want to behave like Ranveer
That is
Alabadi,
not
I can't do anything. Now listen to me. I'll tell you something. For your kind information,
No, you have to
for
allow
your
me to
kind
speak,
information,
Arnab
listen
Goswami.
to me.
It's-
For
no,
your
it
kind
won't
information,
continue
listen
like
to
this.
me.
You all will speak.
What?
and
No,
you
no,
will
I'm telling
invite
you
us,
something. I'm
and we
telling
will
you
not
something.
speak.
I'm
That
telling you
cannot happen,
something.
right?
Look at, wait here.
Yes, please continue.
Zishan, for you and all the Trinamulis out there, the largest news network in the country, the Republic Media Network, is entirely owned by me. One, as far as government advertising from BJP or non-BJP governments is concerned, you will be happy to know it is less than 4% of the revenue of Republic. We are running on private advertising. We are a big private network. I will take ads from Coca-Cola and Unilever. I don't need to be dependent on government ads. You understand how the world operates. Now I'm telling you. I am asking, you said this, we don't agree with what Akhil Giri has done. Let me ask you, do you agree with what happened with Shantupan? Do you know my editor Shawan Sen was attacked by Trinamool goons in Diamond Harbour constituency? And who is the MP from Diamond Harbour constituency? Take his name. Take his name tonight.
Arnab, Shamadri
Who is the name? Who is the
No, do you agree
MP
what
from
happened
Diamond
with
Harbour?
Kappan? Do you agree what happened
Now-
with 21
now,
journalists?
next question, next question.
Do you agree? Do you support the imprisonment of 21 journalists?
Listen to me. Now I'll tell you. First of all, now Zishan, good question and I'm answering you. Good question and I'm answering you. I don't believe. No, 1 minute.
You are a journalist.
Yeah.
You are a famous journalist. You must speak on behalf of the journalists.
1 minute. I don't need to.
And that should
1
be on
minute.
neutral
Shatarupa,
note.
wait a minute. I'll respond to you on that. Zishan, if you mention a person, the first question, a test of a journalist for me is, do you believe in nationalism? Are you a nationalist? If you're not a nationalist, you're not a journalist. Okay? You call Siddiq Kappan here and tell him to come before Arnab Goswami and say, he's a nationalist, I'll support him. But if a journalist is an anti-national person,
What
is
about
part of the
West 21
Tukre Tukre
journalists who were
gang,
imprisoned?
if a journalist
Arnab?
is part of the Tukre Tukre gang, the pro
Actually, it is clear.
Tukre Tukre gang,
It's clear
if a
to the
journalist
nation
is pro-Hamas,
how your
1
channel
minute,
operates,
listen to me.
how your
If a
TV
journalist is
operates.
pro-Hamas,
Only
pro-Tukre
showing
Tukre,
one
I
side
will
of
not
the coin,
support him
right?
because he's against my country. Is that an answer enough for you? Now the question tonight, Niladri, is this. Trinamool councillor Sukumar Mandal attacked Republic Bangla reporter Shoykot Pal during a live show as he was
touch
reporting
Bengal.
on a Trinamool scam.
No matter how much you try, how
Arnab,
much
see,
BJP tries,
It is a
Bengal will never fall in the hands of
question.
BJP.
It is
Never.
a question of assault on the press freedom versus aggressive and provocative journalism. It is also a fact that this line of questioning, aggressive posturing or questioning, as you call it, has only come with Republic. There is
Okay,
a
viewers.
perception in Bengal. There is a perception in Bengal that Republic is very aggressive, but both sides will have to keep their
No,
civility.
we'll have to be more
Even when
aggressive. We'll be more
has to
aggressive.
be-
What will you do? You see, you say aggressive and
No, it is-
provocative journalism. 1 minute. Now listen to me. A Trinamool worker was caught by a Republic Bangla reporter, Anirban. This was Shamadrita. When this woman, a Trinamool supporter, was entering a polling booth without an ID card, which means she was violating, I have the pictures, can we pull those out? She was violating Election Commission guidelines. The Trinamool leader started pushing and assaulting the female journalist. Were we intimidating anyone? No. We were not intimidating anyone.
And Shamadrita is one of your most gentle ones, most soft ones.
No, question,
Very nice girl.
question is,
We actually, okay. Shadrupati, please allow me. Please
Yeah.
let me complete. Okay, so we actually want that Republic continues to do whatever it does, whether somebody would call that journalism or not, that is a separate issue.
I don't need a
Aggressive,
certificate in
provocative,
journalism
whatever it might be,
from
want to fight
Firad
Mamata
Hakim.
Banerjee, please do so.
Firad Hakim is giving certificates in journalism to other journalists. I don't
No,
need
of
it.
course not. So,
I don't need a certificate in journalism from Madan Mitra.
okay. Sure.
Yeah, I don't need. From Anubrata Mandal.
Yeah, sure.
I don't need.
So, but we actually...
From
we
Abhishek
actually want
Banerjee
you
and
to
Mamata
amp up
Banerjee, I
the
don't
volume
need.
we actually want you to amp up the...
From Republic TV.
Okay, we actually want Republic to amp up their volume, because the more they amp up their volume, the more votes and seats the Trinamool Congress gets.
Kejriwal used to talk like this. Kejriwal used to talk like this. Don't wish that what happened to Kejriwal happens to you.
But that's
It
fine.
will, very
After the arrival of
You are sounding like Manish Sisodiya.
the voter list thing, we know how to combat. That is not going to happen.
81% of the people are supporting Republic Bangla. Only
That is not going to happen
19%
in
are
West
with
Bengal.
Mamata.
Why don't you
Trinamool
justify
Congress is
Anirban what happened in
by far a
Mamata?
superior party
Why
when
don't
it
you
comes to
try and
booth
justify
organization,
what Akhil Giri is
and we
doing?
want Republic to
Venomous
go ahead with
opinion.
whatever they do, the way they do. Okay. In Lok Sabha 2024, BJP set a target of 35, and I personally believe that because of Republic, they did lose a few seats. So that is the same story that is going to be repeated
Anirban,
again in
again, you're going off the
2026.
topic. Why don't you talk about what Akhil Giri did?
Volume.
Why don't you talk about what you
Just a
people
minute,
did
just a minute.
to Shontupan?
No, Akhil Giri, Akhil Giri is bad, Mamata Banerjee is bad, West Bengal is bad, Bengalis are bad. You anti-Bengali party, anti-Bengali BJP, anti-Bengali Republic, go on, continue whatever you want to do, doesn't matter. Bengali will not let BJP will not win Bengal, that's it, that's the bottom line.
No, Anirban, this is not done. You cannot
Anti-Bengali
talk to us like
BJP,
this.
that is the bottom line.
Anti-Bengali
BJP is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. In 2026, again, it's going to be a drubbing for you people. And congratulations, if you cross 40 seats in 2026, you will know that is a lot. If you do manage to cross 40 seats, you will know that is a lot.
Akhil Giri is a habitual offender.
Okay, go and fight election against him. Go and fight the election against him in Ramnagar.
No, nobody
Go
wants
to
to fight
Ramnagar,
against him.
file your nomination,
He's a
fight the election
venomous
against
snake.
him.
That is why I advised Arnab.
So you want to run away. So you want to run away and shout your... Okay, you want to run away and shout your heart out in Republic, but you don't want to get to the polls. You don't want to fight an election.
Lies and even
why are you
makes
running
personal
away?
attack
Go
on
to Ramnagar, fight Akhil Giri.
On Anirban.
Arey Baba, go to Ramnagar, fight Akhil Giri. See what the people thinks.
Why should I
No,
go
fine.
and fight?
We all have our
Akhil
acts
Giri
wrong. Only
is
the BJP has
creating
their acts right.
spectacle,
Go to Ramnagar, fight
unnecessary
Akhil Giri.
Gentlemen, ladies and... Okay, 1 minute. Pratim Ranjan Bose is saying something.
Okay,
Yeah,
every
Pratim.
channel is national.
Yeah, I mean,
Go to Ramnagar and fight
even
Akhil
if you
Giri,
win
prove your
295
point.
seats in West Bengal Assembly and all the seats in the country, in the parliament, does that mean that you will attack someone? Does that mean you will gag the press? Does that mean that you will say that we are going to win in the press club?
attacking a journalist.
What is that?
Into someone's
Pratim,
personal space.
You are proving that you are gagging me. You are proving yourself. It was about media. Why are you talking about fighting election?
About the aggressive posturing of the reporters.
We will
versus
do.
the
Are you aware of
conduct
Indian
a
Express? Are
representative.
you aware of Indian
As I
Express?
said, that an
Aggressive
elected
journalism.
representative cannot behave in this fashion.
Should we
The reporter
understand
should also
journalism
keep the
from you?
decency. Fourth pillar C, journalist means
Journalism from you.
reporting on the
I have
fact.
been a journalist
not
for more than 3 decades.
twisting or
Should I
not
understand it
twisting
from
or
you?
distorting the facts. You report on the facts. Let
What
the
is your
public opinion
distortion?
decide what is the
What is
the opinion
distortion?
is. But you report on
Some
the
people
facts.
reported
Don't
about
report
riot
on
and
the
you
one-sided
tracked
thing.
it.
Pratim,
Don't report on a one-sided fact.
Pratim louder.
Some people reported about riots and you drag them to court, you harass them, you call that is provocative journalism. Should I as a journalist learn journalism from you?
The court
Who are
is-
you to teach me
court is there to
journalism?
take care
Who are you to
if
teach
someone
me
is done wrong.
journalism? My press council can
court
teach me
is there.
journalism. Who are you?
I think you're
Who are
unhappy
you?
because you've lost the press council elections. And you are worried that
You
people
are just
close to the
digressing.
TMC have
On
worried.
journalism, you spoke about elections.
Journalism means sir,
Assume
reporting on
all
the
the
facts.
seats in this
Not-
country are
not
yours.
distorting the facts.
Assume.
You are not supposed to make a public
No.
opinion.
Okay.
The public is supposed
All
to
the
make
opinion.
This is ironical.
You are the report of the fact.
The Trinamool
You are
Congress,
not
well,
allowed
to the Trinamool Congress, I would say you've been teaching journalism to all the Minimin channels, which is the cowardly channels of Bengal for a long time. There are cowardly channels in Bengal who have learned their journalism presumably from the Trinamool Congress. I don't need to learn my journalism from you.